What's good, y'all? It's your boy Untamed, yeah, coming at you live for another episode of the Man What podcast.
The Man What?
Man What?
The Man What?
Like what?
Man What?
No, for real. Like what? What's going on today? It's crazy.
On,
I'm up here with my favorite co-host, Khalil Jamal. What's going on?
Nothing, man. I'm chilling, dog. How you doing?
What's up?
How you doing, brother?
Man, I'm doing fantastic.
Fantastic. How was your weekend, man? It's Sunday. What's the
I'm
plans
not gonna
for this
lie.
week? What's the short-term goals for this week, brother?
Short-term goals, hit on all of these picks, you feel me? On
all the picks.
PP,
I ain't mad at that.
on the prize picks.
not mad
You
at
know
that.
what I mean? You said short-term. Yeah, that's my short-term goal.
Look,
hit on these picks.
Look, my short-term is to get us to 100 subscribers, y'all. We sitting at 95, 96 subscribers on the channel. We almost at that 100. I'm just saying it look better, y'all. I'm just saying it look better. That 95, 96 don't even look right. Honestly, it should be triple digits now. So if you watching and you not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We just trying to see it go 100 before July get here. We got a couple days, y'all.
You feel me? So y'all make sure y'all y'all go ahead and subscribe. Y'all make sure y'all follow us on all of our social media platforms. At Man What Podcast. We talking about the Instagram. We talking about the TikTok.
Yeah.
We talking about the Facebook.
Yeah.
All that. Y'all make sure y'all go follow my boys.
You know what I mean?
And girls.
And the girls,
but
too.
my weekend was good, man.
You said what?
I said my weekend was good. I went to this convention downtown at the George R. Brown in Houston.
Oh yeah.
It's like
Shout out
a
to
alternative
George R. Brown,
smoke
legendary building right there.
Alternative smoke convention. Man, when I tell y'all that I got so much free stuff, it's crazy. It's crazy. This is a smoker's dream right now.
We love
I don't even
free.
smoke like that though, so that's the crazy thing. I just got all of this merch. If y'all actually look down below or y'all look to the left and the right, you're gonna see these pictures right here. All of this stuff was for free.
Frisky.
So, if you was in Houston and you missed the alternative smoke convention, you missed out. You missed out on a big one. Yeah, but it was fun, man. I went there. What was it? Yesterday. Got so much free stuff, merch, shirts. I'm talking about flour. I'm talking about vapes. I'm talking about wraps. Like, Lord, I was overwhelmed by how much stuff that we got.
Hey, I seen your story yesterday when you said you was walking up to the booth saying, free sample? Free sample?
For real, I'm walking around everywhere.
That shit had me crying.
Free sample, free sample? Free sample for me, please? Right here, please? Free sample? Yes, free sample.
Please, sir. Please, sir. What's up?
I was saying that shit. They was laughing at me. I ain't gonna lie. I love your product. I want to hear about your product. But do you have free sample? Free, please?
Free?
For me?
Free?
Yes.
We got something for free? We got something for free? Hey, bro.
No, but if y'all just seen these pictures, man, y'all see that all of this stuff is crazy. It was only $20 to get into the convention, and you see all the stuff that we left out with. Man, I'm not gonna lie, it was worth every penny. Every penny. It was dope too. A lot of vendors, a lot of different brands of stuff.
Yeah.
They had all types of stuff, man. It was
That's
cool.
one thing I will say about home.
That was my late Father's Day present.
Events where, like, you just gotta know that they're there, but they be happening.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta know. Luckily, my girl works up there.
Thanks.
So, we was able to get in where we fit in. You feel me?
Yo, bro.
But it was dope though. It was dope, man. If y'all ever have a alternative smoke convention,
is it like CBD?
Well, it's all types of stuff. They had THC, they had actual, buds of flower, but they had like THCA, they got CBD, they had Delta 9, Delta 8. Yeah. Just a whole bunch of different cannabinoids.
Okay, cool.
But they had regular weed there too.
Yeah, for sure.
It was enough for everybody. It was enough for everybody, and anybody, no matter what you smoke. They had stuff for you, and honestly, with these Delta 9s and these THCAs and all these other TAT and all whatever they call them, man, all of that stuff gets you the same good feeling as traditional smoking. You know what I mean? So
it's just not as potent.
Yeah.
It's just not as potent.
Well, actually, I would beg to disagree. Like, look, go back to the pictures. If you see, we got some stuff that's potent, bro. Yeah. Like some gas. Yeah, some gas. They gave us pre-rolls, all types of stuff.
I gotta check it out. See what's on there.
I don't know about the not as potent. Maybe back in a couple years ago it wasn't as potent, but now, man, like, you know, that. Especially if you're just a casual smoker, you'll be nice, man.
For sure. Man, I ain't do shit this weekend, bro. I've been a little under the weather, so I just been cooling. You know what I'm saying? In the house.
You sick again, bro? What's up with your immune system? You gotta drink that orange juice.
The last time we talked, last time we potted was like 3 or 4 days ago. I'm still getting over it, bro.
Man, you better take some medicine. You better take some NyQuil and
I ain't taking none of them medicines, bro. I'm gonna let my body fight this off naturally. All I'm doing is drinking electrolytes and getting good sleep, brother.
And that's my point. That's why you still sick. But it's all good. You know, if you don't believe in modern medicine, then that's on you, man. That's on you. Ain't nothing we could do, right? If you don't believe in modern medicine, then go through your home remedies. You know what I mean? It's cool.
Yeah, man, going through my home remedies, but yo, bro, I got something to show you, man. I want to see what you think about this. Look at the camera, bro. We talking about odd jobs today. What you think about this?
Arrow, wow. The sign spinning company. He pulls out a business card of the sign spinning company. Man, we used to work this Arrow sign spinning job. When how long ago was that? About 7 years ago?
That was like 2015, 2016.
Man, I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the dopest jobs that I ever had. Like, I know a lot of people would be like, man, y'all, so it was y'all out there flipping them signs. I'm talking about we spinning, we doing back twists, we flipping, all types of shit. I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the littest jobs I had. Like, to be a young dude and you know what I mean, to just need a quick buck. And the pay was pretty decent at the time. It was like, what, $15, $17 an hour?
Yeah, it was something like
just
that.
To flip a sign. I mean, you know, it was cool. Only thing I hated about that, bro, was that we in Texas. Well, we was in Texas at the time altogether. And, man, it was hot.
As fuck.
It was so
as fuck.
hot. I'm talking about sweat on sweat on sweat. This is more sweat than playing ball.
Hey, if you remember any details about this job, what would you say was your favorite and your least favorite location to spin at?
Ooh, I don't remember the locations. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me tell you my,
and there was so many of them.
My worst spinning experience, brother. I was on Westheimer, nigga. It's low-key a little bit rainy.
In the boonies.
It's low-key a little bit rainy, bruh. And carrying that big-ass sign, nigga, I'm trying to run with the fucking sign to a place where, because I have a car at the time. So I'm trying to run into a spot while it's fucking raining, covering the spin thing over my head, bruh. I get in the store, do a full split, bruh. Fall with that.
You had to have ripped them pants that day.
I didn't.
No,
Luckily, I didn't. But I definitely bust my ass.
What kind of pants you must have had on? Joggers?
I had some shorts on.
You must have had on joggers.
It was hot. You know, it'll rain like on a hot day in Texas.
Man, my boy did a full split. I can't even imagine that. I'm not going.
I'm not going to try what's to. What's the name of the grocery store? It's not Kroger. It's another one.
HEB.
No, it wasn't H. It was Randall's.
Randall's
nigga, I'm running into Randall's. I'm trying to go to the fucking deli area, nigga. Get some coverage. Bro, I go in that bitch. I slip right to the left. Look like I was juking like Barry in that motherfucker. I'm looking like Barry Sanders in that motherfucker. Fail.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You gotta have some more poise about yourself, man.
Nigga, this was 8 years ago. I'm talking about
in Randall's.
I'm talking about
imagine doing a split in Randall's.
You said what?
Random. I said, imagine doing a split in Randall's. Random white people just, oh, honey, stay away from him.
Nah, it wasn't no. I really don't think nothing but maybe like one person seen me type shit. That was the lucky part about it, but they definitely got that joint on camera.
You ain't see him because Randall's is for the Caucasians, so
yeah, it wasn't really too much people in there.
We gotta get away from this filthy
or Food Town. Oh man, I would have been embarrassed.
Man, that's tough.
Hey, bro.
That's tough. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, bro, that shit was.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you my worst experience. So one time I forgot where I was spinning for, but I wasn't even spinning. I'm not gonna lie. I was chilling in my car. Look, so for the first half of the shit, and this is crazy. I didn't do this every day, but you know, it was just this day I was tired. So I was chilling in my car the first half of my shift, right? I go to the desk in the actual I think it was for an apartment complex. I go to the desk. I tell the lady, "All right, I'm about to clock out and sign out for lunch." She was like, "Lunch?" She was like, "Where were you earlier?" And I was like, "Huh?" I was shocked cuz I was already right in my time to get off. Where were you earlier? What do you mean? I was right here on the corner. She was like, "No, I drove past there and I didn't see you." And I was like,
she was looking for you.
Ain't you the lady at the leasing office? Ain't you the lady that gives out the tours? What are you doing getting in your car checking on me, right? This is not your business, right? I told her ass, what time did you go out there? She was like, "Oh, such and such time." I was like, "Oh, yeah, I was probably just in the bathroom when you came." She was like, "No, because I rode by like 2 to 3 times and I still didn't see you." I was like, "Okay, but why are you checking on me? You're just the office lady. Like, what are you doing checking on me?" Right? I told her, "Well, if you rode by 2 to 3 times, guess what? I was in the bathroom taking a number 2. Bitch. Tell me that I got a time limit to go to the bathroom." And she was just sitting there stuck. She was like, "Whatever, I'll be talking to your boss, blah, blah, blah." I was like, "Yeah, whatever." Clocked out. Still went to lunch. Came back.
I wish John Wood
and still went
nigga.
To the car.
I wish John Wood called me, nigga.
For real. I wish Richard Wood called me and tell me I wasn't at my post.
No bullshit.
But yeah, that was the worst experience I had. Because I felt a little, I don't know. I just felt some tension because I know she don't be watching anybody. I looked at my skin color and I was like, maybe this plays a part in why you were checking on me, huh, Doris?
Black, bro.
Doris from the leasing office.
I ain't gonna lie.
Man, for real. But that job was sweet, man. That job was sweet. I'm not gonna lie. It was a good job.
I just wanted to talk about
laugh or whatever, but
odd jobs for a minute.
My best moment. Hold on, let me get this off before we get off this topic. My best moment. I was spinning in the middle of nowhere. It was some nice houses. I guess they were having an open house or something. Like, these are nice. I'm talking about $500,000 houses. It was in like a little ranch style place, right?
So $500,000 home in Texas is a nice home, by the way. I know some of y'all on the West Coast in California, $500,000 home.
I'm doing my thing. I'm spinning.
It ain't shit, but in Texas,
I'm throwing
that's
it up.
Home.
I'm back flipping. I'm all of that, right?
Yeah.
Bro, why this family stopped, right? Just stopped. Then he asked me a couple questions. He was like, "Hey, you like doing this?" and blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Yeah, it's pretty cool, blah, blah, blah."
Yeah.
Handed me a crisp $100 bill as a tip.
Smooth.
$100 bill. I was like, what?
Smooth.
And at this time, you know what I mean? I'm a little brokey, you feel? I'm broke at this time, so $100. I probably ain't even ate lunch that day yet. You know what I mean? I probably had about $10, $15.
Brother could get that good combo today. Ain't even gotta go to the dollar
me?
menu.
I got the number 11 with extra bacon. Yeah,
got that good combo. Yeah.
But yeah. That was my best experience. So other than the heat,
I ain't gonna lie. Some of my best experiences was when I did do some spinning shit and somebody complimented me. Like I throw that motherfucker up and catch it, and nigga be like, oh, nigga beep horns and shit. Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, for sure. They was
fun.
Always doing that.
But I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I used to finesse that job, nigga. On the days I didn't feel like spinning, nigga, I did not spin, brother.
Easiest job to finesse, because all you had to do was go in, sign in on a board, or sign in on like a clipboard. What time you come in, what time you leave, and you could just fill it all out at once. And then, it was days when I felt sick and all that. When it was raining, man, I would just go to the mall the whole time. I put the sign in my car.
Food. And I ain't gonna lie, sometimes
I'm eating at the food court.
Like sometimes they'll have you out in like Baytown or some shit, so you be a ways away from the crib. So your only option really is to go to the mall. Like
I clock in at that motherfucker, right? I only had 2 more hours left on my shift, but I start my other job in an hour. I will go to my other job, clock in, be like, yeah, I just gotta go sign out real quick for my other job. Boom, go back to there. Give them back the sign, clock out, still get paid for all of my hours there, and then go to my other job.
That's a fact.
Man, it was sweet. It was sweet. But don't do that if you're an arrow spinner. We respect the arrow spinners.
Shout out to the arrow spinners, man.
It was a cool job,
I
though.
See y'all on the street, arrow spinners, it definitely feels like alumni. It definitely feels like alumni, nigga. Like we done been.
Yeah, it was one big Arrow family.
Yeah, that was shout out Arrow. I don't know if them niggas still work there, but shout out to the niggas we work with. I remember y'all names. I just want to expose y'all on here.
No cap.
But
it was cool though.
But yeah, that was a good
job.
time.
I liked it.
Hey man,
our job.
It's been a Kendrick weekend, dog. Ever since Wednesday, Juneteenth. When he did the pop out Ken and Friends show at the Forum in LA, it's been a Kendrick weekend, bro. Like this nigga, this nigga has shot the Not Like video in like 5 different locations. We've seen every video. Again, even looking back at the show, all the people that he was able to put on them stages and give that look and. Bro, the fact that he only kept it California, he didn't pop out with Metro, he didn't pop out with Future, he didn't pop out with anybody. He kept it all Cali.
He kept it West Coast.
And I respected that. And he took it. It was a moment. From the bottom all the way to the top. Not necessarily saying that the smallest artist is the bottom.
Yeah, that was a real moment in hip hop. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. Seeing Dre come out, and then Dre doing the psst, I see dead people. Like all that was just like wow.
Legendary
night of hip hop. We didn't get to talk about it too much because we were still like, really processing the whole thing. But man, what a night for Kendrick. And yeah, I mean, I'm ready to hear that album though. Ready to hear that album, Kendrick. You know you got this video coming.
Yeah. And he definitely has to follow this up with an album for sure. I said that last pod, and I'm still standing on it.
He definitely got to follow this up with an album. I'm super interested to see where he takes it, what he does with it, and yeah, man. Like what a weekend!
I heard it was such a good show. I actually watched it on stream. I had the luxury of watching it. Great sound,
bro.
Great sound. Like
did you see what the cameraman did with the wah 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 wah?
Yeah,
I was like,
just
damn.
a great production all around, from the sound to the visual to the performances. A lot of people, on Twitter and Instagram that did attend are saying that this is one of the best shows that they watch. It's one of the best shows they ever been to.
Yeah, because Kendrick is a great performer, bro. Like that's one thing that a lot of people didn't take into account about Kendrick, man. He's a phenomenal performer. Like if you seen, he did Mr. Morale on the Big Steppers tour. You said what?
I said that was an unforgettable show.
Yeah, like he did the same thing with Amazon last year for the Big Steppers tour. So if you've seen that, you'll see just how detailed and how intricate and great of a performer he is.
Yeah, but I feel like more eyes were on him for this performance. For sure,
for
right?
Sure,
because of course he's an acclaimed rapper, but I feel like all the casuals, all the people who straddle the fence, they were watching and they were impressed. Yeah. So he definitely gained some fans. Yeah, for sure. Let me ask you this. Speaking about Kendrick Lamar, Ack was on live the other day, right? And he had a hacker basically up there who admitted to botting up the song. Yeah. Botting up Not Like Us. Yeah. Botting up Euphoria. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, see, of course we knew that the dislikes on Drake's shit was a bot. He ain't never got 1 million dislikes. Like, you knew that was botted, right? Yeah. So, what do you think about that? I mean, of course, a win is a win. I said Kenny was gonna win from the beginning, so I don't really care. Yeah. I don't really care. You know, I feel like to a lot me, of people the bot shit
doesn't matter necessarily to me, because if Kendrick didn't use bots, we for sure know Drake was already using bots. So it's like coming to a knife. I mean, it's like coming to a gunfight with a knife. So both of y'all had to do bots, and you have to also play on the fact that some people are gonna believe that 1 million people actually dislike the Drake record. You could run with a narrative because a lot of people are on social media casually.
Stupid people.
Well, not even stupid people. But like, let's just say you're not. Let's just say you're not even just super into the internet like that type shit. Like, you're not into the likes and dislikes of things. Like, that's some shit we into because we're YouTubers. We into this shit. But like, if you just scrolling social media and you see a post that says 1 million dislikes on this song, that it alters perception. So I think, I don't really care that he's using bots, nigga. All these niggas use bots. Every single one of them.
Yeah, that's how I felt when I heard the news. I felt the same way. I'm like, man, your favorite artist uses bots.
Drake uses bots. Like, come on now.
Yeah. Like, everybody does. That's why I don't really
and I'm just saying Drake because
with the streaming numbers, that's why I don't really be believing a lot of that. I don't be believing a lot of the streaming numbers and stuff. Like, you know, even at the height,
you can't really like.
Even at the height of careers, it's still botted, bro. Yeah. Like, it may be a little nudge, a little push, just to get that
even
little
back in the
bit.
day,
but
like,
hey,
even back in the day when it was like
paid advertising,
a record label will buy 100,000 copies if you hit a certain mark, just so they can make it look even better. Like, let's say you sold 400K first week, a record label would damn near buy that extra 100,000 just so you could say, oh, I got 500K, I went gold in a week. You know what I mean? Because perception is going to be like, oh, you went gold in a week? Well, maybe we need to hop on this album.
I feel like a lot of the artists nowadays, I think they're not really as privy to that as we are, right? Because let's just take like a Meek Mill, bro. When he was signed to a label, 200,000, 100,000, easy, right? But he didn't realize that, bro, people are botting your stuff. Like, they're botting it, which brings more people in because we're in the age of likes and validation and stuff like that. So when you see that something is popular, that's what you tend to go listen to. Right. So it does help. It brings in actual viewers and actual listeners. But like I said, when he dropped his album, he sold 4K. Yeah. He didn't put no bots. Yeah, he thought organically he was doing 200,000. No, there's gimmicks behind this shit.
That's another thing too. Like, he didn't put no money behind promotion. He dropped it on a short notice. Like, everything about that project, looking back, like, me kind of had a misstep.
Well, you should have bought bots, buddy.
He had a misstep at every step of the way. Because even if Meek dropped that project and he did 20, we'd still be like, okay, that was better than 4 or 6. Like, because the project with Ross did 30. You know what I mean? And 30 is not terrible. Like, 30 is not like top of the top numbers. But if it's an independent project and you do 30 on it, that's all right. But doing 4 or 6 is like sheesh. So, you know, Yeah.
I just wanted to find out what you had to say about that. I didn't really care
bots,
about the Kendrick bots.
You need bots,
whatever.
Because he
still won.
You need bait to
what
catch
they say?
Fish.
A win is a win.
Yeah, a win is a win, man. I think another reason why it's a win is because how does the other side respond to this culturally?
Yep.
How culturally you can't. There's no Dre for him to call. There's no neighborhoods of people to call. There's no camaraderie to come around, and there's no hoods to go to that will make it look like that. So this is, to me, this is again another clear stamp of a win on Kendrick's side. But what a year it's been for hip hop, man.
Yeah.
All these moments,
Yeah,
and
for sure.
again,
Already.
It's still only June.
Really good.
We still got 5 more.
Very
months.
entertaining. Very entertaining. So if you're a hip hop fan, I know y'all
Yes,
are loving
sir.
this. Just how we are ecstatic about every new drop, ecstatic about every new show, just to see what's going on. But you know, a couple years ago, hip hop was falling.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you know, that boy done got a defibrillator. Boy done got defibbed. So we back on that hip hop shit, man. But congratulations to Kendrick. Great show, great audio. Man, it was definitely a moment for the West Coast.
Yeah.
And Kendrick put on for
the
whole city.
We didn't mention it last episode, but you know, last episode was our Jordan episode. So you know what that mean, right?
Oh, we 23 now.
You know what that mean, right? That mean this is the Kobe episode, brother.
You feel me, Kobe?
This is the Kobe episode. So
Kobe.
In honor of the Kobe episode, I want to ask you, what's your favorite Kobe Bryant moment?
Of course, the 81-point game, man.
The
81-point game. I seen that. I actually was watching it on TV.
Yeah.
I seen the 81-point game, man, and I was just in awe. I was amazed. It really solidified him as a legend.
Yeah.
In my eyes. I mean, he was already solidified, but to me, man, Kobe became immortalized with that 81-point game because, you know, other than like Joel Embiid and maybe a Donovan Mitchell or maybe a Devin Booker, a lot of people would never reach that feat. Like 81 points in a game is crazy. You know how many shots you have to take. You know how many rebounds you have to get. You know how many shots you just have to make. You know what I mean?
Bullshit.
So, for me, yeah, that definitely solidified Kobe in my top 5 for sure.
The 81-point game, for sure. For sure. I would say my favorite Kobe Bryant moment didn't actually start as my favorite Kobe Bryant moment. It started as I was going against Kobe Bryant in this finals. It was the 2009 finals. They played the Orlando Magic.
Going against Kobe is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, at the time,
that's crazy.
At the time, you know, it was 2009, bro. It was like, y'all, I really love the Orlando Magic. They had, if you remember that 2009 Orlando Magic, comment down below and tell everybody that team was special, bro. It was Hito Turkoglu. It was Rashard Lewis. It was I forgot a few of their names. Dwight Howard was on that team, but I was going for them, and that was the year that he did the "Jobs Not Finished" meme, or the post game, the "Jobs Not Finished." They went up 2-0 on the Orlando Magic, and that's when Kobe did his infamous "Jobs Not Finished" speech. So it didn't start as my favorite moment because he was beating a team that I was rooting for, but in the end, it started to become.
It's all about that respect, man.
One of my favorite
You
moments.
built the respect for the Kobe, man.
Man, so much respect
For the
Kobe.
Cobster.
R.I.P. Kobe, and yeah, man.
R.I.P. Kobe, man.
I wanted to mention that this episode because we forgot Jordan last episode. You know what I'm saying? And I want to name every episode
shout out
25 might be the whoever 25. You know what I'm saying? So we could do that for a little bit. So this the Kobe episode. Shout out to everybody who rock with Kobe, and shout out to Mamba Mentality, man. So
yeah, that shit dope.
Me and keeping it West Coast. Hey, but I wanted to ask you, bro. I've been like ever since this whole Kendrick shit, like the beef and stuff. It seems like there's been like a civil war in rap, like of picking sides. You know what I mean? Like it seems like everybody's just really trying to see whose side they're gonna pick. So the other day, you know Supreme Dream Mark, right? From RDC World, he posted a picture with Kendrick, and under the picture, Drewski commented, "You picked a side, now stand on business." And it's like, Why does it have to be that, bro? Why y'all gotta be so
I think
corny?
he was joking. I think Drewski was joking, but
Yeah.
it took like it's just the internet, man.
Oh, okay.
I think he was. Come on, he's a comedian. Like I
Yeah,
feel like he was.
yeah.
Just, it was probably like an insider between him and Mark. You feel me? Like they probably laughed about it, but the internet is
Nah,
taking
because
it like
Mark
a storm. But
responded. Mark responded. He said, Mark said in a response video, he said, "You don't know that you telling me I picked a side but by you telling me I picked a side, you effectively have picked a side." So
no cap.
he was
no
telling
cap.
them
But
that.
you know, Drake has
that's true
been
shit.
with
So
them guys, the
like,
RDC guys.
you said what?
I said, yeah, but you know, Drake has been with the RDC guys. They had a meetup, you know, and it was a viral moment.
Yeah, but well, no, that was J. Cole.
2 years
That was
ago?
J. Cole. That wasn't Drake.
No,
And,
yeah.
and then
Well,
also
anyway.
another cool thing about RDC, you know, he said Mark was doing a podcast maybe like a year, maybe a few months ago, and he said that one of their skits Kendrick actually told him to do, and they did it and it went viral. He said he wouldn't tell us which one it was, but the skit went viral. So
Yeah, well, I feel
RDC
like a
and
lot of the
Kendrick,
things
they got
that
a
they do is gonna
relationship.
go viral.
So,
They already
you know what
built.
I'm saying? It only
a
made
fan
sense
base.
that Mark would post a picture with Kendrick if he went to that concert. Like that just makes the most sense.
Hey, it is what it is. But just like Joe Budden said in the famous words of Joe Budden, in this shit ain't no neutral.
Yeah.
Ain't no neutral. You gotta pick a side. You have to.
You do.
Because if you straddling the fence and you trying to play this side and that side, then you a snake. You a snake on both sides. You just X yourself out. So,
Do you feel like it ain't no neutral in terms of like people of influence or people like just fans?
people of influence for sure.
Okay.
Nah, fans, it doesn't matter. You could like Kendrick today. You could like Drake tomorrow. But with anything, it's people of influence.
Yeah.
When you're on these big stages and you're on these big podcasts
Yeah.
and this and that and you're in front of a lot of eyes, it behooves you to either not state what side you're on
Yeah.
or to pick a side,
Yeah.
you know. But like I said, not stating it is kind of like,
Yeah.
you know, you Xing yourself out anyway.
Yeah. What do you think
So,
about people like Snoop not being at the Kendrick concert? People like Game not being at the Kendrick concert. While during the battle,
Well, Game dropped a video. Game dropped like a 15-minute live, and I watched that too, where he was basically saying why he didn't go. I'm sure he would have loved to go, but he got beef. He dissed Rick Ross, which was on the other side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And you know, he's friends with Drake.
Yeah.
He even said that that's his brother. You know what I mean?
sure.
And I don't feel like he's as close with Kendrick as he probably would want to be. Or matter of fact, we're talking about the Game here. Let's be honest. The Game doesn't give a fuck. You feel me? If you fuck with him, you fuck with him. If you don't, you don't. Like, come on. He went against 50 Cent and G Unit. He don't care.
This speaks to your point about straddling the fence. You either have to you have to either not state whose side you're on or pick a side. And I think Snoop and both Game were compromised in this battle, so that's why I feel like they may have not.
Yeah. I feel like Snoop is big enough that he doesn't have to say anything.
Nah.
He doesn't have to. He could really just hide behind the phone and stuff like. He doesn't have to say anything. He's big enough that they have to come to Snoop. Let's put it that way. Like, let's be real. Snoop is if not the most noticeable rapper in the world. He's one of them. You know what I mean? So regardless of how they feel, I feel like he could still straddle the fence. I'm sure Drake would still be ecstatic to meet Snoop. I mean, look at that AI track he did. Who'd he choose?
I mean,
Tupac and who?
And Snoop. You got to think about and on top of that, I mean, Snoop is on tour. You know what I mean? He was in.
Yeah, he was probably busy, bro. I'm sure Snoop would have went.
Yeah.
Snoop is busy. Like, come on. We talking about Snoop Dogg. Like, come on. He ain't gotta pop out. You know what it is. You know he was gonna be on Kendrick's side anyway. You feel me? Like, maybe, yeah. Like, come on, it's Snoop. He West Coast to the day he die, all that. So I wouldn't even expect anything less from Snoop anyway. But the man was busy. You feel me? He probably like, yeah, y'all had a great moment, but I'm over here getting these millions and millions and millions. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, that was the biggest moment to miss, though, bro. That was one of the biggest moments in hip hop history, bro. So it was a pretty big moment for him to miss. But I do understand, like, you know, at this point in the battle, you have to definitively pick a side, and those guys have relationships on each side. So it's like, what do you expect them to do? And I feel like Kendrick didn't want to compromise them too, because I feel like he just has that much respect for Snoop. Maybe not Game, maybe Game, but he just has that enough respect for Snoop to be like, you know what, I ain't going to involve you with this because I know you got relationships over there too. Like, I feel like Kendrick is not looking at it like that. Game, I don't know, because who knows? Like, but I do feel like Kendrick had enough respect for Snoop to be like, you know what, I wouldn't even involve you in this. Like, I'm gonna pick somebody who's definitively on my side, and you're not getting Dr. Dre to straddle the fence.
But it made sense. Come on, like
Kendrick.
they been locked in, Kendrick and Dre.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you know, Dre's really the one who helped him get to the heights that he's at. You know, so it is what it is. Like,
yeah, 1,000%.
I wasn't surprised.
1,000%.
It was definitely a great moment.
It's crazy that you said people of influence. You just got to move carefully, right? I think that leads us like perfectly into the next topic. This is our last topic. We just gonna end with this. I wanted to wait because it just happened, but the rapper.
Let's talk about
rapper Julio Foolio was shot and killed in, was it Tampa?
Not the biggest op. Not the biggest op, man.
Was it
the biggest op?
Was it in Tampa?
Yep, in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
So he was celebrating his 26th birthday party. His birthday was actually on Friday, right? But you know how us black people do. We celebrate the whole week. We might just celebrate the whole. I didn't heard the whole month before. You feel me?
Yeah.
But anyway, he was basically posting that whole day. He posted that he was at a pool party, or that he was having a pool party at the Airbnb.
Yeah.
And he was posting all the people at his party. And what I heard is that he got kicked out of the Airbnb by the owner, right?
So they went to a Holiday Inn.
Yeah, exactly. And I guess, you know, he dropped his load. When he was going up the stairs of the Holiday Inn, you seen like 20, 30 people behind him. He was so proud. Oh yeah, we 20 deep and blah 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 blah. But my whole thing. So anyway, he was ended up shot and killed at like 3:00 that morning. 3 other people got shot in the car with him, which is crazy because, you know. But I just feel like you got to know who your people are. You know what I mean? You got to know who your friends are, for real, because you got all these people around you that you don't know. And let's talk about this too. I think that we think like a lot of these rappers, just because they go viral and they have this certain success level that we regard as high, I don't think a lot of them just have the money that we think that they have. You know what I mean? Because why? You're this big rapper from Florida.
Where's the money?
Why are you at the Holiday Inn? Why are you at the Holiday Inn? Like, come on. It's only one thing you do at the Holiday Inn. And Chingy said it. That's freak off time. You know what I mean? Like, you don't go to the Holiday Inn.
He probably was trying to get the freak off. Who's to say he wasn't trying to get the freak off?
I heard that the area where he was actually killed in is a good area. It's not. It's right on the outskirts of the hood, but it's really like a business type of place. It's a lot of businesses, a lot of places to eat around there. So it wasn't smack dab in the hood, but I just felt like it's crazy because in one of the slides he said that y'all got me drunk, man. I don't even drink. Like I'm not myself right now, and I felt like everything happens for a reason. It all played a part. Like, you was slipping, you wasn't on your pimping, and I don't understand why. How many times has Foolio been shot, bro? I think he's been shot like 5 different occasions. You know what I mean? The last time he got shot was just a couple of months ago. It was just last year that he got shot in the foot. Leaving a chick house or something like that. I guess he was leaving his house and they followed him to the store so he could get a vape, and they shot him in the foot. You know what I mean? But they was really trying to kill him. So it's been multiple attempts on your life. Why are you moving like this, bruh?
why
are you moving so sloppy?
I
you know why?
I think I don't
think he had the money
as to why, but I think man, you just get tired of running.
Tell us.
You get tired of running, man.
Yeah.
You get tired of running.
Guess
like, think about living a life.
But you made it so easy.
Like that,
you
right?
in
where every waking moment, bro, you looking behind your back thinking somebody is gonna finally get their revenge on you. Like, that shit could be exhausting, especially when you're famous. Now you don't know who's around for anything, nigga, because they could just act like they fuck with you because you're famous. In real life, they whole time planning your shit. Like, so I think with Foolio, he probably didn't really have I don't think he had people around him that was like really thinking about his well-being, like the way he was positioning those cameras and showing people exactly where he was showing.
He dropped his own low, basically. Like,
yeah, and that's why
it's his own fault.
I think, yeah, like, and then again, like you said, he was drinking. He says he doesn't normally drink. There's all these things that
he
come
was out of his body,
with one another, and you start to see like, oh shit, like, not to say that was supposed to happen, but that happens when you move like that.
I mean, a lot of these conspiracy theorist people on the net is basically saying, it was ordained, right? Yeah. Because of the fact that he was dissing on, I think it's Bibby. Bibby died on his birthday, or one of them people. They died on their birthday, and it was on his 23rd birthday, right?
It was young Ace's brother.
Yeah, died on his birthday, right? And he always dissing, and then y'all gotta realize the power of the tongue is the tongue is powerful. You know what I mean? Yeah. So he turns around and dies on his birthday, and guess what date it was? The 23rd. Guess what day Bibby died?
The 23rd.
On the 23rd.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Damn.
So, like I said, it leaves a lot for the conspiracy theories. I'm not going to get all into the conspiracy. I feel like, bro, you did it to yourself. You dissing all the time. You putting out bad energy. You've already had multiple attempts on your life, and you're careless. You're careless, and carelessness means you wasn't prepared. So, you know, he wasn't prepared. And then another thing, you out and you partying, you in the hood, right? And, bro, you're still recovering from your last gunshots. This man still had a cast on his foot. He couldn't even run if he wanted to.
Yeah, no bullshit.
You know what I mean? Like, it's certain ways that you position yourself.
Bro, everything in conjunction with one another, bro. It was like line you time, bro. Like, that shit is just like, man.
Yeah.
Bro, that's nuts.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
So, it's a tragedy, but I'm not gonna lie, man. He put it on himself. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like, oh my God, why? Like his girl act. This is how we got really the confirmation with the internet. His girl got on and basically was like, you took. I'm just paraphrasing here, but you took my boyfriend. Like, you took Foolio from me. Why would y'all do that? Like, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? And my whole sentiment on that is like, bitch, shut up. Because I bet you when Foolio was over there making them diss songs and when he was doing these videos, your ass was right there. It was funny. Ha ha ha. Just a joke. And now this happens. You know what I mean? So I just feel like, just how you said, the people around him didn't have his best interests at heart. And he was slipping, man. He got caught slipping. You partying. Even if you don't have the money, bro, y'all gotta look at yourselves how y'all are. Like, I guess he didn't really believe that he was that big of a celebrity, but come on, man, you did all these interviews with Cam Capone, Vlad, Act, like No Jumper. You've been on these platforms, right? So, and you've had success with a couple of songs, but his biggest song is a diss song. You know what I mean? So I guess, it's bound to happen, bro.
Yeah.
Stop. You either got to pick the streets or you got to pick this music, bro. You can't pick both.
Can't pick both, bro. They're going to clash too often for you to try to pick both. But, yeah, man, tragic situation. Yeah. But I think we should get out of here, man. This is about 45 minutes now, dog.
Yeah, R.I.P. Foolio, man. But,
R.I.P.
To all the kids out there, y'all be smart, man. Y'all be smart with y'all moves. But, like my boy said, y'all just finished watching another episode of the Man What? Podcast. Man What?
Man, what?
It's your boy BP Untamed. Untamed, yeah. Clocking out. I'm up here with my boy Khalil Jamal.
Yes, sir.
Man, y'all stay tuned for the next episode of the Man What Podcast. It's coming at you real soon. Y'all make sure y'all click one of these videos on the left or the right to take you to the next video. This is your grandma's favorite podcast, so you make sure you share this with Gam. We out.